Hello, everyone. My name is Bilal Malas from Lux Sales Consulting, and today I'm joined by an honorable Terry King, based out of California, who's at GFI. We've had the pleasure of working with Terry King over the last 3, 4 months, helping him build his team at GFI. And in that time frame, we've helped him add 16 quality recruits, agents, to his downline, and about 20 to 30 appointments per month with interested professionals and licensed agents across the state, across multiple industries. Today, we're going to talk about that. Terry, I'll pass the ball over to you. Quick intro. Tell us more exactly what you do as well at GFI and the people that you bring on board. And thank you for joining me today.
You bet. Thanks, Bilal. And it's been great working with you, by the way. You've been a pleasure to work with. And again, I'm an EMD, Executive Marketing Director with GFI. And since I've always been a producer, and so I'm focusing on recruiting. And thanks to Lux, they've been helping me get me in front of people. They book my Calendly for me. They focus on LinkedIn, which I love that because that's professionals, and it's a huge market there. So they go after kind of demographics that I'm looking for. And I could be focusing on production if I want, or I can focus on recruiting, but I'm focusing on recruiting right now, and I can always switch it up, and which I love that. And it's been a pleasure working with Bilal because they're always working with me. We have weekly meetings, and we're always looking at where I'm at and what can they do better. And so they're always willing to work with me and make things better for me and adjust me going along for me to help me get better. And then the other thing too is I was able to do like a recording, a video, so I was able to actually put it out there so they share that with the people that they're going after. And it's great. They fill up my calendar for me. I mean, my Calendly is always full. It's crazy. And I love that they put my messages in there for the people that I'm looking for. And I don't know, it's just for me, it's just been a pleasure because it's been great for me because I'm not that guy that's going to go out and I'm a producer. And so now I'm a recruiter. And so thanks to Lux, I'm a
Thank you.
recruiter. Thank you.
Thank you, Terry. And let me ask you this as well. A big thing, and you helped me confirm that as well. A big thing from what I've seen before working together is, yeah, you have your local market or your own network, and on top of that, you can think of potentially going over and helping other licensed agents working maybe at competitors. But after working together, like how much more you feel like your market has expanded in terms of what's possible, right? Because, like you said, we did mention LinkedIn. We'd use a couple tools, advanced tools as well. But, you know, I mean, you over the last 3, 4 months, I mean, how many potential markets that you didn't even think before we can target, now we do, how big that different, how much of a difference has it made into your prospecting and your recruiting efforts?
It's been huge because we have to kind of think about what's going on, and if you're thinking outside the box, you have great ideas, but you don't know how to go after those ideas. So I always go after the demographic of the baby boomer generation. Okay, what's going to happen? How are they being impacted? Who's impacting that? And so being able to have you're kind of like a tool, Lux, to be honest with you, Bilal, you're like a tool that you help me, and you go out and you actually target what I want to target, but I can still sit back and I can still help my team. I can still build my team. I can still do the things I want to do, and my calendar is constantly being filled with my appointments. And that's just been great for me because I can set it up however I want, and I can block however whatever days I want. But I guess getting into different markets, they're all across the United States, so it's huge, that I'm getting people from everywhere, and they're interested because everyone's looking right now.
Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate that, Terry. And any final words, either for potential colleagues watching this, what would you tell them, what should they be doing and thinking, short term, long term, in terms of growing their downline? What's the mentality that they should adapt to
Yeah,
grow
well,
consistently?
that's a great question. With GFI, especially with our POP program, you can't just be a producer. You have to be a recruiter. So you got to recruit. If you're strong in recruiting, then use Lux for production. Okay, if you're strong in production, then use Lux for recruiting. That's my recommendation. And I would say at least make the phone call. It's a free call. They'll sit down with you. They'll show you exactly what they do. They'll talk to you about what's going on. And GFI is bringing a lot to the table right now. So it's a big. I know it's a benefit for Lux and Bilal. He's been amazing. Just so you all know, I mean, he's been great to work with. He's kind of like my brother from another mother, and I appreciate you always being there for me. And but that's kind of what we're at. We're kind of hooked at we're together because he knows I'm going to refer people to him, and he's helping me grow my business. So how it can't get any better than that. So
Thank you so much, Terry. I appreciate your time today.
You bet. Absolutely.